I'm here this morning with Miles and Nolan and Alex, and I want to talk about remote Merry Christmas. We are having a different holiday season as we've had a very, very different year. Mary and Joseph traveled to a remote town called Bethlehem and were rejected by innkeepers because there was no room. They only found an isolated place in a remote manger. Mary was weary and Joseph was puzzled. Today, our own public health officials are asking us to isolate, to be remote from one another, and to celebrate Christmas almost apart from everybody with whom we would normally share hugs and holiday tables. Are you going to miss anything in particular this Christmas that you're used to from past Christmases?
Hanging out with friends.
Not having to wear a mask all the time.
Seeing the whole family.
Okay, hanging out with friends, not having to wear a mask, and being with everybody that we call and celebrate as family. Mary and Joseph were isolated too. The good news is that from this remote manger, the first Christmas became our Merry Christmas. The angels did show up, the shepherds found their way, and the Magi arrived, crowding together as we normally would do at this time of year, with not a mask in sight. We will rejoice that way again next year. This year we need to be safe, doing all the things we're being told to do, and celebrating remotely so that next year others can join us, we can join those we dearly love, and if the hardest thing we have to face this year is not gathering as we're used to, let us celebrate that that is the hardest thing that we'll do. And keep in mind and in our prayers the 300,000 empty places at Christmas this year in our country alone, the 1.5 million across the nation. It's hard to imagine. But we will lift up those families, those communities in prayer, even as we rejoice that we are here together in our small groups or singly, in many cases, to celebrate a Christmas like no other. God bless you and keep you, and let us rejoice in our remote locations this Christmas. Amen.